right, so Jamaica once again emerged victorious, winning the America's English Debating Championship. That kind of don't make sense. The America's English Debating Championship for the third consecutive year. And joining us this morning are the winners, Renil Clark, who is beside me. Let's put up your hand so them know it's Renil. Mark Bedward, beside him. Miguel Edmondson, and the outstanding and wonderful coach and former player, Odell Marsh. Welcome to Smile Jamaica, everyone. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Coach, you're farthest from me, but I'll start with you. This is a national team.
Yes.
We have a national debating organization.
Well, we don't have a national debating organization, but what it is that JCI, Jamaica, is a part of a larger group of 120 national organizations across the world. So JCI stands for Junior Chamber International, and it is a youth organization between ages of 18 to 40, which looks on a various of issues for youth development, ranging from individual development. We look at training, we look at business and entrepreneurial development, we look at creating and unearthing the entrepreneurial spirit within our young people. We look at community action, which are long-term sustainable projects that are impactful. And we look at international collaboration, which looks at us going to these international conferences and participating in the debating competition, the public speaking, and a myriad of other competition. And so for us, we would have now been, for the past 3 years, going to this championship, to the conference, and being able to become victorious from that.
Congrats again. I had a chat with the gentlemen and so on, who come to these young men, but they all said they didn't debate in school, in high school. So how you got them? How did they become a part of the national team?
So I was a debater in high school. Renil I knew after high school. So Mark and I went to high school together, and Miguel I met afterwards. And so when I first debated with JCI in 2021, when we were looking to rebuild the organization, I said to the then national president, Julene, that I'm interested in debating. And she said, okay, can you find me 2 players? I said, definitely, I know 2 players. I called Renil and said, hey, Renil, I know you're a debater. You're on my debating team with me.
Just like that?
Just like that. I said the same thing to Markland. I said, Markland, he and I played quiz together at Excelsior. I said, Markland, I'm putting on my debate team. So the 3 of us will represent Jamaica in Panama City for the debating championship.
Must say you're most mad. Why debating? And if you didn't do it in high school, what got you into debating?
All right, well, I always...
This is Renil.
Yes, Renil.
Yep.
Hello. I always appreciated debating. So it was something I always did, just never in a structured way, because I like talking, right? But more importantly, I like being able to exchange views and perspectives and being pressured to better articulate and expound on how I feel and what I'm thinking. And so I always appreciated it, but I just didn't get involved at the high school level. Going over into college, I got very involved in youth leadership, advocacy. I was student union president and serving on Jamaica Union of Tertiary Students and
in other words,
Jula Parliament, all of that.
You're bossy, right? And you know, you chat plenty, right?
It was all of that. And I remember the then president of the Excelsior Community College Debate Society, may his soul rest in peace, Ryan Reed. He reached out to me and he said that you like debating. I want you to debate with us at an upcoming Jade meet. And that's where it started.
Fantastic. Went to Woolmer's.
Yes.
Markland went to Excelsior. Markland, how did you get involved?
Well, as our national president said, he just rang me up. I just got a call and said, oh, you're on a debate team. And I was like, what?
You've never done anything like that before?
I've never done anything like that before. But what really got me into it was that the nature of JSI is for personal development. So part of one of our opportunities of development is, youth development. So this was something that was out of my comfort zone, and it brought out something in me that I can see now, 3rd consecutive time now, more confident, able to articulate points very well. So I think it's a great experience so far.
Fantastic. It does not surprise me that Miguel is on the team because he wore blue and white in high school. And folks who wear blue and white in high school and go to St. George's College, we can do anything. Anything.
That's it.
We have our prime minister used to go to school. Miguel, how did you get involved? Because you didn't debate at high school either.
I did not debate at high school. However, I did debate at the Power of Faith Ministries International. So back in the day, we had a program specifically designed to nurture and grow youth, especially as it relates to articulating their thoughts. Though the nature of it though it was a church, the topics weren't necessarily church-based.
Okay.
So it's a case where I could expand my mind, and I've always been one where I love to think on thoughts, think on concepts, and expound on them, as well as I like to argue a lot. So that's where it started. I like to argue a lot. I like to hear what you have to say and understand why you think that way.
Right.
Likewise, I like to contest what you like to think.
Okay.
Right, so that's where that started, and President Marsh approached me and asked, have you debated before? I said, yes, in my past life, but it was many years ago. And just like that, I was into debating, and we're here.
And again, we were speaking before, and Miguel told me that they had no idea what this moot, is that the right way to say it, would be. And you didn't know whether you had to defend or... and sometimes you get stuff that you hate, but you have to defend it.
Yeah.
Passion,
when it rains, people drown.
Do they?
Well, that is the moot.
Am I for or against? You didn't let me know.
You're against it.
Am I against?
Yeah. You're against it.
All right, well, it is hard for us to say that when it rains, people drown, because we haven't been presented with any evidence that would suggest that once it rains, they drown, or that the drowning is due to the raining.
Okay.
Right?
Well, you have to agree with it.
Exactly, and we don't know if the persons who in question can swim. So definitely we can't really argue because we need more facts.
No, man, that's the greatest moot never given you. Which one you want? Defend or...
Throw anyone out to me.
Defend.
Defend it?
Yeah.
When it rains, people drown. Well, yes, we would have seen flood watches from before. We'd have seen the numbers in flood deaths over the years, not only in Jamaica, but also in coastal Florida. So, yes, we can determine from that when it rains, people drown, because we have the stats to show.
So the moot wasn't too bad. But what did you get, Coach? What did they get, and how long did you get it before you had to?
So we got a list of 10 moots, and we got it 2 weeks before going to Santa Marta, Colombia.
Okay.
So we had to prepare from.
And you knew
that
whether it was going to?
No, we didn't know what we were against or who we were playing against. So when we got to Santa Marta for the competition on the Friday, we were told, okay, Jamaica, you're up, and this is the moot. I'm like, okay, and who are we playing? You'll know soon. And the first moot we got, we were against. Yes. We were against it. And it was a very tough moot because we were more in support of all the moot that were there.
But you had to go against it.
All of them we had to go against. All
there
three.
Is there a lead here, or three people do the same thing?
No.
Right?
So I'm the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
team captain.
Yeah, but in debating, everybody do the same thing, or you have to say something different?
I set the foundation in terms of laying out the definitions that we're working with and providing an overview of what the two other speakers will go on.
And even if they disagree with you, they must still have a difference.
Yeah, we still, because whatever stance we are given, we just have to work with it. Regardless of our personal, spiritual, financial, whatever.
Can you tell me the worst thing you got that you didn't want to defend that you had to defend?
I think the last one.
The last one was what?
I think it's global peace can only be achieved by strong economies and
intelligent,
well-educated population.
Well, you know, when me hear that, we just say, I want to take care and go, my God. We were know where to start. And you had to defend that?
We're against it.
You're against it, but,
yes.
but you believed in it?
Not necessarily.
We could have seen the flaws, and so we expounded on them and exploited them, and we left our team a bit speechless for a moment.
So we competed against JCI West Indies in the final, and West Indies consists of all the islands in the Eastern Caribbean along with Guyana.
We have to go. Tell me some other countries that were there.
So Dutch Caribbean also participated, Suriname, Brazil, and...
That's for the English.
For the English section, and then you had the Latin country that's participating in the Spanish.
The English section.
Yes.
Yes.
And that makes plenty sense to me.
Very good job.
Well, that makes plenty sense to me. Why would Brazil be in the English section and they speak Portuguese?
Yeah.
What's next for you guys?
So we head off to Zurich, Switzerland in November for the World Final. This is our third time going. The first time we went, we were placed second, and so this time around we're looking to bring home the title to Jamaica for the third time now.
Finally, because you said there's not a national organization, if someone watching now wants to be a part of a national group, what do they do?
So you can follow us on our social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at JCI Jamaica, or you can shoot us a WhatsApp message at 876-827-8608. You get a response in about 30 minutes to an hour once you shoot us that message on either of the platforms.
In Jamaica, watch the shooting talk.
Once you send us a message.
Man, when you say a while ago, we shoot, what are them? Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant work.
Thank
what
you
do you
very
do on an everyday basis?
Well, currently I'm just thinking.
So, in other words, right now you're idle.
Yes.
I'm working with the Ministry of Health.
Yeah?
Business development.
Youth development specialist.
All right. So, one idle.
After you're doing everything.
You get your work. They are winners for the JCI America's English Debating Championship. Coach Renil Clark, Marklin Bedward, Miguel Edmondson, Coach Odell March, and hold on, let me get it right. Coach Odell March, and then you have Miguel Edmondson, Marklin Bedward, and the one who do have nothing to do, Renil Clark. We'll get to my job, no worry. We'll soon come back. Stay with us, please. Congrats again, guys. Great to see you. Brilliant stuff. We'll soon come.